Middlesbrough 2, Derby 1. This felt like Kim Hellberg's first game. I know he was kind of announced before we got back from international break, but we were awaiting a work permit. And then he was formally announced before the Coventry game, about like a day before, and you've got Adi Vivash there to take it. I assume he's now done some training with the team, probably one session, and, been fully in charge of this one. And he gets a win, and he gets a comeback win against Derby County. First W, actually, of the 3-game week. And the first comeback win of the season for Middlesbrough under Rob Edwards. It's been built on defence. They had to score first. Maybe there's a change there. Definite change in Morgan Whittaker, who looked like a massive white elephant signing, didn't he? He's now scored 3 in 3 for Middlesbrough. And they're very good at home. 6 wins at home in 9 games. There's no point us looking at metrics because Coventry are just top of all of them. I'm sure they're top of that one as well. But Borough, a very, very serviceable, decent home side. Aguimang put Derby in front early in this one. Target from the set play. And then Whittaker is basically a set play as well. It's a short corner and he whips it in with that left foot from the right-hand side. We've seen him do that many times. Was it a cross? Was it a shot? Who cares? The Borough fans are not going to care. They've got themselves a victory. And I do stand by my theorising that Coventry, we always look at 2 points per game, especially early in the season. You can hack that out. And Borough are second, and they're not even close to 2 points per game. They're 3 points off it, 33 from 18. So, repeated theme over recent weeks. Door is open here for anyone, Middlesbrough included. They've not been in amazing form, but they've now won a couple of games. I think a couple in the last 4 now, Borough, haven't they? Yeah, so 7 points in the past 4 games. Can they now get 8 in the next 4, for example, and you got 15 points from 8? It feels like you don't need to be hell of a consistent this season in the absence of someone going on a crazy run of 9 wins in 11, doing what Coventry have done a couple of times this season, frankly. So, Middlesbrough are there, and Kim Hellberg, it's there for him. If he can get this team playing, there's a promotion there. The door is open, but I will go on to say the door is open for pretty much any of the current top 6 and a lot of the other teams in the Championship for anyone who can show any level of consistency. Derby have been jolly consistent recently, haven't they? But that is 2 defeats in 3. 2 defeats this week. And they've led in both the games. In fact, they led by 2 against Watford. Just the one in this one. But he's going to be really disappointed, John Eustace, because he's 6 wins in 8. And as I've just mentioned, he led in the other 2. No draw in 9. That's fine, isn't it? Wins and losses are the way forward, especially if you're winning more than you are losing. You will, especially in a low tide this season, be trending up the table for the most part. Carlton Morris has had his scan. John Eustace said 10 weeks out, and that is good news. So, I don't know, it's a bit like when you go on a plane and they tell you on the runway you're delayed for 2 hours, and then they tell you you're delayed by 1 hour, and you're pleased that you're delayed by 1 hour. And it's like, hang on a minute, but I'm still delayed by 1 hour, aren't I? Morris has been super talisman. I know they've got, what's the striker called? Is it Salverson? He got the assist today, didn't he? And Aguimang in the goals as well. So they've got cover there, but he has been absolutely superb, hasn't he, Morris? They will miss him. But this was a bit of a... And they do this sometimes, don't they, Derby under Eustace, where they do get in front and they do sit back. And if it doesn't work, it looks silly, doesn't it? You're defending this lead and then all of a sudden you leave with nothing. Second half, Borough, 10 shots to 0. So I like Eustace. I like the clarity of the football, but there are times where they do sit back. And I think there's a couple of games where the Derby fans have told me, oh, was it a bit too much? I mean, look, this is Middlesbrough away and they're second in the league and very good at home, obviously. But yeah, they're not going to be happy with the game of two halves narrative there. Borough 2, Derby 1.